Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be covering real life and regen players in FC26 and how they achieve a Playstyle Plus. I'll be showing you when they get their Playstyle Plus, how they get it, and whether they can get more than one, and a few other tests along the way. So to cut a long story short, a real life player will get a Playstyle Plus when they reach 90 rated. However, this relies on two things. One is that they need to have a regular playstyle to begin with in order for that to change into a Playstyle Plus. And two, they need to be in your squad when they turn 90 rated. If a real life player is at a different team and they turn 90 rated at that team, then they will never get a Playstyle Plus. So if you have a favourite player, make sure you sign them to your team before they are 90 rated. So let's take Bastoni here. For our example, he's at my club and currently 89 rated with 1 week left to level up to 90 rated and have one of his 5 regular playstyles turn into a Playstyle Plus. So once your player is only 1 week away from 90 rated, or even 2 weeks away, it's a very good idea to save a checkpoint. This is so you can reload this stage in your career over and over, in case the game gives you a Playstyle Plus you don't want your player to have. I'll show you now. So it's likely that your player will level up to 90 after a game. So if we save a checkpoint before our next game, this will always allow us to reload the checkpoint and replay the game, which took us to 90 rated and gives us the chance to change the Playstyle Plus the game has given us. So I'll go ahead and sim this game, because I know Bastoni is just 1 week away from 90 rated, which means he's guaranteed to level up after this game. So now just head over to the squad hub and check to see what Playstyle Plus your player has been given. So as you can see, Bastoni is 90 rated, and if we flick over to attributes, you can see that his long pass playstyle has changed to a Playstyle Plus. So that's how a regular player gets a Playstyle Plus. But if you're unhappy with that playstyle and you wanted something like the block playstyle to turn into a plus, this is where saving the checkpoint comes in handy. So from here, just completely back out of your save, hit quit without saving, and it will take you back to the main menu. And then we want to load the checkpoint we previously saved. To do that, scroll over to load career, and then right bumper to access the checkpoint, and then load the checkpoint on your existing save. And now we're back to the game, which will take us to 90 rated. As you can see, Bastoni is again 89 rated, so all we have to do now is sim the game again and head back over to the squad hub to see if a different playstyle has now turned to a plus. And you keep doing this until you get the playstyle you want, providing your player has that playstyle as a base playstyle to begin with. And again, Bastoni is 90 rated, this time his Playstyle Plus has changed to the block playstyle. So yeah, that's how you force a different playstyle to turn into a plus for regular players. But can a regular real life player get 2 Playstyle Pluses? Well, let me switch players to Julian Alvarez and test this question out. So, some real life players already have a Playstyle Plus to begin with before they are 90 rated, like in this case with Alvarez. He has the press proven Playstyle Plus already, so does that mean he'll get another playstyle turn into a plus at 90 rated, like we've just seen with Bastoni? Well, to save you time, no, he does not get an extra Playstyle Plus at 90. So in conclusion, a real life player can only get 1 Playstyle Plus. So you may be thinking, well, how does this work if a real life player doesn't have any playstyles to begin with? Well, theoretically they wouldn't get one, but there is a trick to get one. And if you're a regular viewer of my videos, then I think you know where I'm going with this. So here's Lekeba, 1 level off 90 rated, which of course would be when he would get a Playstyle Plus. However, as you can see, he has absolutely 0 playstyles. So with him being a week away from 90 rated, we need to give him a temporary playstyle before this next match, so it can turn into a permanent Playstyle Plus. But first, we need to save a checkpoint again, just in case we don't get the Playstyle Plus after the game. Now with the player having no playstyles, this should work first time because he has no other playstyle that could possibly turn into a plus, but let's see. So after you've saved a checkpoint, head over to pre-match training drills. It helps if you have them off in the settings before you start a career. This means you don't have to do the drill, but will still get the temporary playstyle. Now with Lekeba being a centre back, I'll go ahead and select the drill, what gives him the temporary anticipate playstyle, as I think it's the best defensive playstyle on the game. But select the drill, what gives you the playstyle you want. As I've said in previous videos, you may have to take out some players and do some reshuffling in the team sheets to force your player onto a specific drill you want. So if we take a quick look at Lekeba, he does in fact have the temp anticipate playstyle, so all we do now is sim the game. And you know the drill by now. Head back over to the squad hub and go admire your Playstyle Plus. There we go. And that's how you add a Playstyle Plus to real life players if they haven't got any playstyles to begin with. So now lastly, I also get a lot of questions about Regens and Pregen players and whether they can also get a Playstyle Plus. So let me show you if they can. For those of you who don't know what Regens are, they are basically a clone of a player that has just retired in-game. For example, when CR7 retires in-game, a player with the same nationality, position and date of birth will spawn at the start of the following season. And Pregens are the exact same, except the real life player that's been cloned is still in-game. Like this fella Ambrose, for example. He's the Pregen for Atletico Madrid's midfielder Johnny Cardoso. Many times if a real life player has high potential, then the Pregen that spawns will often be a higher overall than the actual real life player themselves, like in this case. But the question is, can these type of players also get a Playstyle Plus? Well, fast forward to Ambrose turning 90 rated, and the answer is yes. Just like real life players, a Regen and Pregen player will also gain a Playstyle Plus at 90 rated. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video on this subject, as many of you have left comments asking about real life players and Regen players, and if and when they get a Playstyle Plus, so I hope this video has cleared everything up for you. Don't forget to sign players before they hit 90 rated, because remember, if the player isn't in your squad, when they do hit 90 rated, then they will never get a Playstyle Plus. If a player you like is already over 90 rated, then unfortunately, it's just not possible to gain a Playstyle Plus with that player. Anyways, please drop a like on the video if this helped you in any way. Consider subscribing if you're new to my channel. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.